Welcome to my channel.
The 1 euro cent coin of 2002, while often overlooked due to its small monetary value and modest size, carries immense historical, economic, cultural, and symbolic significance as a foundational component of the euro currency system, which itself stands as one of the most ambitious monetary and political projects of the modern age. Introduced into circulation on January 1, 2002, this coin was part of a larger transformation wherein 12 European Union countries, Austria, Belgium, Finland, France, Germany, Greece, Ireland, Italy, Luxembourg, the Netherlands, Portugal, and Spain, simultaneously replaced their long-standing national currencies with a newly introduced euro, a momentous and unprecedented change in global monetary history designed to unify Europe not only economically but also ideologically and culturally under the principles of cooperation, mutual economic benefit, and shared governance, with the 1 euro cent coin symbolizing this unity in the most practical and tangible form, finding its way into nearly every citizen's hand, wallet, purse, or pocket as an everyday piece of this larger supranational economic puzzle. The design of the coin is split into two main features: the common reverse, which is the same for all countries and was created by Luc Louix, a talented designer from the Royal Belgian Mint, shows a globe positioned in the bottom right corner highlighting Europe in relation to the rest of the world, particularly Africa and parts of Asia. Surrounded by 6 parallel diagonal lines, each ending in a 5-pointed star, representing the original 12 EU member states, while to the left of the globe is the large numeral 1 and the text Eurocent, written in a clean modern sans serif font, all etched into the coin's copper-plated steel surface, which gives the piece its characteristic reddish color and metallic sheen. The obverse side of the 2002 1 euro cent coin varies depending on the issuing nation, and this feature was deliberately included in the euro's design to preserve and celebrate the unique cultural and historical identity of each country, allowing them to display national icons, symbols, or historically significant motifs on their side of the coin. For instance, Germany chose an oak twig, a traditional emblem of strength and longevity used on older Pfennig coins, while France opted for the image of Marianne, the personification of the Republic and the values of liberty and enlightenment, and Italy depicted the Castel del Monte, an architectural marvel and UNESCO World Heritage Site, known for its octagonal design and blend of styles, while Spain used the image of Miguel de Cervantes, author of Don Quixote, emphasizing the importance of literature and intellectual achievement, and Austria featured a gentian flower as part of its flora series representing the beauty of its alpine landscapes, whereas Ireland depicted a traditional Celtic harp, a centuries-old national symbol linked to the country's medieval history and rich musical heritage. Finland illustrated 2 flying swans from a design by Pertti Mäkinen, symbolizing nature and freedom, and Belgium featured King Albert II with his royal monogram, reinforcing the nation's constitutional monarchy and sovereign identity. Portugal displayed royal seals from the 12th century, evoking its long maritime and imperial history. Luxembourg depicted Grand Duke Henri, honoring its ruling monarch, and the Netherlands used a portrait of Queen Beatrix, consistent with its history of featuring reigning monarchs on coinage, with each of these national obverse designs reflecting the respective country's heritage and contributing to a diverse yet unified currency system. As for the technical specifications, the 1 euro cent coin measures 16.25 millimeters in diameter, is 1.67 millimeters thick, and weighs 2.30 grams, with a smooth edge, unlike the 2 and 5 cent coins which have grooved edges, and is made from steel coated in copper, a combination chosen to balance cost-effectiveness, durability, and aesthetic appeal. Its magnetic properties, due to the steel core, allow vending machines and coin-sorting devices to easily identify and handle it, while the copper plating resists corrosion, ensuring that even after years in circulation the coin retains its appearance, and like all euro coins, it adheres to strict minting standards set by the European Central Bank, ECB, ensuring that coins minted in different countries are consistent in size, weight, and electromagnetic signature, a necessity for cross-border commercial activity. The 2002 issue of the 1 euro cent was minted in vast quantities to meet the needs of an entire continent converting from legacy currencies. Minting facilities in Berlin, Paris, Rome, Madrid, Vienna, Brussels, and elsewhere ran at full capacity in the lead-up to the 2002 launch, producing billions of coins, each with a national mint mark indicating its origin and often an identifying letter or symbol as per that country's numismatic tradition. The economic role of the 1 euro cent coin is more nuanced than its small value suggests, as it plays a critical role in psychological pricing, e.g., prices like 99 cents rather than 1 euro, which appear cheaper to consumers, provides exact change for transactions, and helps in maintaining price granularity. Although its cost of production and handling has come under increasing scrutiny, some reports suggest that it costs more to manufacture and distribute the coin than it is worth, leading countries like Finland, Ireland, Belgium, and the Netherlands to implement rounding rules that effectively remove 1 and 2 cent coins from daily use without officially demonetizing them. In terms of circulation and public perception, while many Europeans accept the coin as a necessary tool for exact change, others find them burdensome, easily lost, or accumulating and used in jars and drawers, contributing little to actual commerce but continuing to be produced. Largely due to political reluctance to alter the shared currency system, with polls in some countries indicating strong public support for eliminating the smallest coins altogether, citing convenience and cost savings. Culturally, the 1 euro cent coin has permeated daily life across the continent, used by children to learn basic arithmetic, collected by tourists as souvenirs, repurposed into jewelry, used in artworks, or donated in charity boxes at retail checkouts. It represents more than a monetary unit, functioning as a symbolic bridge between tradition and modernity, between national pride and pan-European solidarity, a tool of everyday interaction that still subtly carries the narrative of a continent that dared to integrate financially, politically, and symbolically. From a numismatic perspective, although most 2002 1 euro cent coins are highly common due to their massive mintages, collectors focus on variants such as uncirculated, proof, or mint set editions, as well as error coins, e.g., off-center strikes, double dies, or coins struck on incorrect planchets, which can command value well above face depending on rarity and condition, with the first year of issue, 2002, holding special interest among collectors as the inaugural production year of the euro coinage, adding historical and sentimental value. Environmentally, mass production of billions of copper-plated coins every year raises sustainability concerns, from the mining of raw materials to the energy-intensive processes of minting and distribution, and recent European Commission evaluations have explored options such as phasing out these coins altogether or transitioning to MO. The 2 euro cent coin of 2002 stands as a significant representation of the European Monetary Union's earliest currency transitions and reflects the shared identity of the European Union while respecting the individual character of its member states. Introduced as part of the euro currency system on January 1, 2002, this small denomination copper-plated steel coin carries with it a host of symbolic meanings, production complexities, regional variations, and economic implications. As one of the 8 standard euro coins ranging from 1 cent to 2 euros, the 2 euro cent coin shares design uniformity on the common reverse across the eurozone while possessing country-specific obverse sides reflecting national culture, symbols, or history. The euro cent coins were introduced to replace the smaller denominations of national currencies of member states when the euro was adopted as a physical currency, moving from a purely digital or accounting unit phase that began in 1999. The 2 euro cent coin is particularly interesting due to its modest monetary value juxtaposed with its rich symbolism, intricate design features, and its use across a vast and diverse economic zone. Minted in millions, it played a vital role in the day-to-day transactions and rounding systems across Europe during the initial phase of euro adoption. The 2 euro cent coin is part of the euro cent series, wherein coins of 1, 2, and 5 cents are characterized by a common reverse design featuring Europe in relation to Africa and Asia on a globe, designed by Luc Luix, a Belgian designer at the Royal Belgian Mint. This choice represents the unity of Europe on the global stage, a message echoed across all euro coins regardless of denomination. On the 2 cent coin, the numeral 2 is prominently displayed, followed by the inscription euro sent to the right side of the numeral, and 12 stars curving along the top left, symbolizing the European Union. The globe is displayed behind the 2 signifying Europe's place in the world, reinforcing both a sense of continental pride and interconnection. The reverse design has remained unchanged since its inception in 2002, lending a sense of continuity to the euro series. Another notable aspect is the tiny initials LL, which stand for the designer Luc Luix, discreetly engraved under the globe. The precision in such a tiny feature demonstrates the attention to detail involved in minting even the smallest value coins. In terms of technical specifications, the 2 euro cent coin has a mass of 3.06 grams, a diameter of 18.75 millimeters, and a thickness of 1.67 millimeters, making it slightly larger than the 1 cent but smaller than the 5 cent. The composition of the coin is copper-covered steel, giving it a reddish appearance akin to traditional copper coins but providing increased durability due to the steel core. Its edge is smooth with a central groove, a unique tactile feature designed to help the visually impaired distinguish the coin from others of similar size. This groove sets the 2 cent coin apart from the 1 and 5 cent coins, which have different edge treatments, showcasing the thoughtful design aimed at accessibility. The coin's bright coppery luster when freshly minted tends to dull with circulation, developing a darker patina as it ages, a common feature among circulated euro-cent coins. This gradual darkening also serves as a non-invasive method for coin collectors and dealers to estimate its usage and age. The obverse side of the 2 euro-cent coin varies depending on the country of issue. Each Eurozone member state is allowed to mint its coins with a national design on the obverse while keeping the reverse common. These obverse designs reflect local culture, historical figures, architecture, flora, fauna, or important national symbols. For instance, the German 2-cent 2002 coin features an oak twig, symbolizing stability and strength, a motif derived from the Old German Pfennig. France's coin showcases Marianne, the personification of the French Republic, with a modern stylization to emphasize progress and liberty. The Italian version shows the Mole Antonelliana, an iconic building in Turin. Ireland uses a Celtic harp, while Spain depicts King Juan Carlos I in 2002. Portugal, Belgium, Netherlands, Austria, Finland, Greece, and Luxembourg all issued their own unique obverse versions in 2002. Some coins feature dates and national identifiers while maintaining the 12 stars around the edge as required by European Commission standards. Notably, Greece used Greek lettering and numerals, and Finland and the Netherlands later made design modifications in response to legibility and compliance with updated Euro design guidelines. This variation in obverse contributes to the collectability and interest among numismatists, who seek country sets or specific mint marks from each nation. The minting process of the 2 euro-cent coin in 2002 involved multiple national mints across the Eurozone. Countries such as Germany, France, and Italy operated their own minting facilities and struck coins for domestic use as well as, in some cases, for smaller Eurozone countries lacking mints of their own, such as Monaco, San Marino, and Vatican City. For example, Belgian coins were produced at the Royal Belgian Mint, marked with specific mint marks and the signature of the master of the mint. Germany uses 5 different mint marks A, D, F, G, and J, providing even further diversity for collectors. The total quantity of 2-cent coins minted in 2002 reached into the hundreds of millions across the continent, ensuring sufficient supply for the cash-based transactions that dominated the early 2000s. In many nations, the coin saw wide circulation and was commonly used for everyday purchases, vending machines, and rounding of prices in retail, despite its low face value. Despite being a functional unit of exchange, the 2 euro-cent coin has attracted criticism over the years. Due to its low purchasing power, some consumers and economists have argued that its production and usage result in inefficiencies. Several Eurozone countries, such as the Netherlands, Belgium, and Finland, have since adopted rounding rules and reduced or ceased production of 1 and 2-cent coins altogether, favoring cash rounding to the nearest 5 cents to reduce costs and streamline transactions. These policies have not affected the legal tender status of the 2-cent coin, which remains valid across the entire Eurozone, but they have reduced its circulation in certain regions. Nonetheless, for many collectors, the original 2002 issues represent the inaugural year of physical euro coinage, making them historically significant regardless of denomination. Especially among enthusiasts of euro coin sets, the 2-cent 2002 from each country remains a desirable item, with special attention paid to low mintage examples or pristine uncirculated coins UNC and proof sets. Another fascinating aspect of the 2 euro-cent coin is its role in education, numismatics, and symbolism. It is frequently used in primary school education to teach children basic arithmetic and money handling. In numismatic circles, the coin serves as an entry point for new collectors due to its affordability and availability in multiple varieties. The coin also appears in starter kits issued in 2001 and 2002 to citizens of countries transitioning to the euro, including Estonia, Slovenia, Slovakia, Cyprus, and Malta in later years. These kits, containing various denominations including the 2-cent coin, are now collectible in their sealed form.